John here, aka Chicken Fillets, and I hope you're enjoying Sega September as much as I am. Now, I reached out to some people to join me in Sega September, and would you know it, they actually said yes. So I've asked my guests two questions. What is their favourite Sega game? And if they could revive a Sega franchise, what would it be and how would they do it? Now, our first guest is a great friend of the channel, and his name is Erek Lad. You'll find Erek talking about video games, whether it be deep dives about consoles or reviews. You'll find him in his music project Retro Game Remix, where he's just recently released a vinyl for Final Fantasy VII. And you'll also find him on his podcast, Breakfast of Champions. So without further ado, Erek, your turn.
Hey everybody, Erek here, and thank you so much to Chicken Fillets for asking me to come on the show today and talk about Sega. Now, I grew up as a Nintendo kid, and it wasn't until the late 90s when the Dreamcast came out that I started to gravitate towards what Sega was doing. And I remember my first ever Sega experience was at a sleepover back in probably the mid-90s. I went over to a friend's house for a sleepover, and they wouldn't let me play Sonic 2, so I'd always been really wanting to dig into Sonic. And when that Dreamcast came out, I remember my mother buying me the Sonic Adventure set, the Sonic Adventure bundle. Oh my goodness. Totally changed the way I thought about open world games. Sonic Adventure, when that game started up and you had Open Your Heart by Crush 40 play, you know, that rock music where this water thing is like blowing the city apart. It was like, oh my god, totally mind-blowing. And of course, being able to play as different characters as well. Knuckles, Tails, Amy, and then Big the Cat and that robot dude. It was really fun, and it's a timeless game, and I feel that that is 100% my favorite Sega game. And Sega hasn't been able to capture that magic, especially with the Sonic series, to me. So that will forever be one of my favorite experiences growing up. Sonic Adventure 2 does kind of have that magic as well, but the original one is just, it's chef's kiss masterpiece for me. Now, for a game that I would like Sega to bring back, or even a franchise, can you imagine a brand new HD 2D online Gunstar Heroes? It wasn't until my early 20s that I started getting into Sega Genesis collecting in the States, and I remember picking up Gunstar Heroes, just having kind of heard about it online, but I was totally blown away with how cool it was. Not only that, how difficult that game actually is as well. I remember once playing it with a friend. We got almost to the end of the game, only to get defeated a couple bosses before the credits, and it was so defeating, and I've never gone back to it since. However, if Sega did make that game more accessible, a beautiful HD 2D pixel online with remastered music game, oh my goodness, honestly, it would probably be Game of the Year for me if Sega was able to bring back Gunstar Heroes. So if there's anybody out there from Sega corporate listening, bring back Gunstar Heroes. So there you have it. Sonic Adventure and Gunstar Heroes. Thanks for having me on. And maybe I do secretly like Sega.